Yo, what's up, everybody? This is the 10th episode.
Ninth?
No,
Ninth.
10th. The live stream that we did on YouTube was the ninth episode. This is our 10th episode
Yeah,
of
but
the Eagles Nest.
we were wrong.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. No, I fixed it when we put it up there. So it was the 8th that we thought it was the ninth. We thought the stream was the 10th, but no, this is the 10th episode. I am surprised that I can't believe we forgot.
It's been so long since we're not recording on a weekly basis like we should.
Yes, we should, but but it's kind of hard when it comes down where we have work and then we have family things that are going on.
And
Right.
Hey, look, if everybody else can blame the pandemic, so can I.
So can we. Boom. So,
by the way, what's up, guys?
As you know, we have Paul we have Paul. It's us and Paul. We were gonna have Aaron, but he got a little tied up with something that he had to take care of himself. But hey, as they say in show business, the show must go on.
Ain't that the truth?
So there's a lot we had to cover. There's a lot that we had to talk about. There's talks with the Sixers a little bit. The Sixers season will be starting up soon in this month. Well, NBA period. Then you have some Phillies talk. With the Phillies one, I'm kind of a little bit upset with what's going on. We have a little bit of Flyers talk, and we definitely have some stuff to talk about when it comes down to our Eagles. And that's where it's going to become some heated shit going on here.
I'm going to kill my dog.
Hey! Not during recording. No.
As you see, guys, we're in two different places. We're doing a pandemic special. Wink, wink.
It's gonna be like this for a while.
Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm doing. Stop!
But so let's jump right into things. I want to go start with the Phillies because of the fact that's one of the heated. So it's going to be Phillies, Sixers, Flyers, then Eagles.
Fine with me for now.
So with the Phillies,
we all know how we bounce all over the place.
Oh, that's always. But with the Phillies, there are talks about with JT Realmuto not coming back, but now.
Wait. Before you really get into it, I have one special announcement to make. This day in history, Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins had their baby.
Congratulations to them. The baby's name is Rue. Roux.
Yeah, that was weird.
I said that I thought about Rue. I'm like, wait, like Claude Giroux? Just without the GI?
That's exactly how it is.
Interesting. But congratulations to them. And hopefully they have very happy little ones with them and all. So congratulations. And hopefully we'll see one of them back in the ring at some point.
Well, rumors have it that Becky might not return.
Yeah. There's a lot with that one. There's a lot of people saying that she may not return, or it might be someone else. It may be where, even same thing with what's her name? Logan. You remember from the Riot Squad?
Oh, Sarah. Oh yeah, because
because Logan's pregnant.
Oh, I didn't know she was pregnant. I thought it was the whole restraining order thing.
No, she's pregnant. She's pregnant with one of the Viking Raiders' kid,
Oh, right.
and they had a Viking wedding. But yeah, when it comes down to the Phillies right now, there were talks about that possibly the Phillies could be trading away Zach Wheeler, possibly trying to trade away Bryce Harper, all because they could not afford much of the salary due to the fact that they said that they lost about millions of dollars.
Right.
That's the reason why they can't sign JT Realmuto. But
yeah, well, that's a crock.
Yeah,
That's a crock. Because if you look at the financial report, they didn't lose billions. They only lost 500,000.
Actually, they lost about 142 mil. That's it.
Yeah. So I mean,
And and plus when they talked about it before, they did. That's a lot of money, but you can still afford at least a couple of new guys and try and bring back JT. But they talked about getting rid of Harper, possibly. But Wheeler, they actually made it a point. They're saying they won't trade him away for Mike Schmidt. They won't trade him away for Babe Ruth or Nolan Ryan. That's what I meant to say. Nolan Patrick is a Flyers player.
Which I don't understand why they would go out their way and say that about Zach Wheeler.
Zach Wheeler is actually one of our aces. It's like him and drawing a blank here, Nola.
Or is it Nola?
Nola, Aaron Nola, and now Zach is their two top starters, and then they re-signed Vince Velasquez, which I think is a bonehead move, not bringing his ass back.
I signed Vince Velasquez back. I really don't. That makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. They're bringing back all the guys who are very low paid, and they think they can do something with it.
Yeah, but they can't.
No.
They already proven their bullpen sucks.
And they brought back Neris too.
Oh no!
Can we say bye for this season coming up?
Yeah, right. I don't get it. I really don't.
They said they can't afford any big ticket players guys that are coming out on free agency this year.
Yeah, bull.
Right now, they're calling for Middleton to sell the team.
No, Middleton should step. Well, Middleton shouldn't step down. Who should? Yeah, that guy.
No, Middleton's the owner. They actually are. This is all Middleton's words. Middleton should just sell. Middleton should sell the team to somebody else to actually be able to afford the players that Philadelphia needs.
Yeah, right. Okay, sure. All right, you big ham.
Hey, the team is worth about $3.5 billion. One of the most expensive teams in the league, next to the Yankees.
And they only have 2 World Series?
With the Phils, yeah. And look at the Yankees, who have over 27. They go out and spend the money. And they've been around the same time around the Yankees were, and they've been around for 100 years. Almost close to 2, actually.
Is it 100 years?
They were around since 1883.
Phillies? 83?
Yeah. 1883.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Were they under a different name?
Nope, they were still known as the Philadelphia. Well, they went. It's really confusing with this. They were known as the Philadelphia Blue Jays at first, and then it became the Philadelphia Phillies. They were called the Philadelphia Phyllis because they have Phyllis and Phil and Phyllis as their mascots at the time. They know the two bobbleheads kind of characters, but they were known as the Philadelphia Phillies. They all had the Philly P. It changed over the years. Now the logo they have now is back from the 1930s. It's updated. So, yeah, a lot of history with this team, and plus they're the first team to hit over 20,000 losses. Yeah, we're the first team to hit 20,000 losses. in a franchise.
Losses?
In a franchise.
Well, I mean, look how long we've been around for.
And dude, we're the last team in Philly. It was us and the Philadelphia Athletics.
Yeah, I know about the Athletics. The Athletics was around when we were younger, actually.
They were gone before. They were known as the Oakland Athletics by the time we were around.
Really?
Yep.
Huh?
They left.
Says,
They left out theirs in like the 70s.
you sure it wasn't the 80s?
Nope.
Hmm.
Now you're gonna make me look it up. Thanks.
Yeah, please.
But it's like this city like been through teams like it's like nothing like hockey teams. I can definitely tell you that one. Hockey teams been going through. The Phantoms. You had the Firebirds. You had the. I did a whole document on this. You had the Quakers, which was the first NHL team in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Quakers. They were originally known as the Pittsburgh Pirates, which they came over here in Philly due to the bankruptcy in Pittsburgh, and they only lasted one season. Well, actually, they didn't even finish the season in Philly.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Here we go. The Philadelphia Athletics. The Philadelphia Athletics were around from 1901 to 1954.
54?
They moved out of 54. They moved to KC, to Kansas City, and then they moved out to what do you call it? To the Oakland.
What am I thinking of the A's?
The Philadelphia A's, where they had. You're talking about you think about the Oakland A's. It was the same team. They used to be in KC, and then before that, they were in Philly.
When did the A's move?
What the Oakland A's when they moved from KC to Oakland?
No, the Philly.
The Philadelphia Athletics moved in after the 1954 season.
My dad remembers seeing something, a minor league team that moved.
A minor league team? I didn't know there was a minor league team in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Interesting. What was it, a baseball team?
Yeah.
Minor league baseball in Philly. You got me curious now. Like I never knew there was one.
He said they moved. He said they moved in like the 70s or 80s, but he remembers seeing them when he was a kid.
In the 70s. Do that. They only talk about the Philly. They don't talk about a minor league team in the 70s. No, there wasn't one. They don't say anything on here. I'm looking at every team from the 70s, and they had none. Philadelphia had Eugene, Reading, and somewhere down in Florida.
Maybe he's getting his dates mixed up. Try the 80s.
Try the 80s. Let's do 80. Philadelphia minor league affiliates in the 80s. Come on, load up. Nah. They had, here we go. They had the Hellenen Phillies. They had the Central Oregon Phillies, the Spartanburg Phillies, the Pensacola Pirates, the Reading Phillies, and the Oklahoma City 89ers.
I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him.
Yeah, it'd be a good idea.
Anyway,
back to reality.
Well, there goes gravity.
So this is the problem when it comes down with the Phillies with this, because of the fact that they're saying that they're bankrupts, but they're not. They have the money to be able to do what they need to do, but it's not. They can do something. But
they don't know. So the owners are saying that they lost all this money. But in
Yeah.
reality, they didn't lose. They didn't lose that much money, but they took a hit. That's why they're saying they lost money because they took.
Because he didn't have fans. Didn't have people going in and actually trying to buy merchandise. They kept getting people buying merchandise, but they didn't get people buying like food. They didn't have people buying drinks, buying their $20 fucking beer.
Well, you know, most of that doesn't even go towards the park. You know that, right?
Oh, I know. That goes to the damn vendors.
The park should freaking control that.
Oh yeah. You know how many beer gets sold in a one single baseball game?
If the park controls that the drinks and everything else going in and out of the freaking stadium in the park or stadiums or anything else like that, you know how much more revenue they would get if they stopped bringing in outside people?
Dude, they'll get money coming in like crazy. Like they get a portion of with the rent spaces that they get from like Chickens and Pete's, Tony Luke's, all that kind of shit. And just imagine, and plus Aramark. And Aramark knows majority of every single kitchen in the stadiums. That's Citizens Bank Ballpark, Lincoln Financial Field, and Wells Fargo. And Wells Fargo is their biggest ticket money maker.
I know. You would know.
Dude, they even run the damn freaking convention center.
Uh-huh.
I almost got called in to work the black tie event for the car show. Just imagine the celebrities I would have met.
Uh-huh.
They said the year I was supposed to go,
Uh-huh.
I would have met Sylvester Stallone.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They said he was there that night. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Why didn't you go? Just for curious fans out there.
I actually had work in my other job. I was working at Insomnia Cookies at the time.
See? This is why you don't work 2 jobs, people.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the Link job was only a temporarily part-time job with the working the kitchen because of the fact that they didn't want me on full-time yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They didn't put me on full-time until it supposed to be next season, and then all of a sudden I kind of got let go, which I won't go into details with that story because of the fact that it could put me somewhere. So let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because he heard the story.
Yeah.
He knows the kitchen stories. But anywho, let's get out of the Phillies thing because of the fact that I'm going to get to the point where that I'm going to start really, really going off on the Phils. Let's jump into Sixers a little bit. It's real quick. Sixers are fast. It'll be in and out done. The season starts up in December. The first game is December 23rd. And dude, they did great in the draft. They got rid of players that we needed to get rid of, including Horford's contract.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
They got rid of Al Horford. They picked up Dwight Howard. They for backup. Dwight Howard is now going to be like a backup, backing Embiid up. So be prepared for Dwight Howard to have a lot of playing time.
and they got Steph Curry's brother.
Yes, Seth Curry. Yes.
I heard that. I went, yo, we got a Curry in the house now.
They got Danny Green.
Mm-hmm.
So they got some shooters. They
even got some good draft picks too. The draft picks they picked up are really good.
I don't know nothing about the draft picks because I don't follow college or high school or anything else like that. So
They don't draft from high school no more. If they draft from high school, it's actually a rule now. If they draft from high school, they have to play at least 1 year of college ball before they can actually play on the team. Yeah, LeBron was the last one.
I thought Kobe was the last one.
LeBron came from right straight out of high school.
Really?
Mm-hmm. LeBron was the last one to get drafted out of high school.
Hmm.
And mind you, he still went to college and actually got a degree.
Really?
As he was still playing, he got a degree in entrepreneur.
Hmm.
Why do you think he knows how to budget out his money? Not like AI. Did I say that out loud?
We're not going to talk about AI.
Yeah, that's another that's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
But the season starts up soon. It's going to be very interesting for the season to start. The LA, congratulations to the Lakers are actually winning the NBA Finals. And it would have been, if it went outright, it actually did this time. The Dodgers and the Lakers, so LA has 2 championships. Tampa would have had the same thing with the Stanley Cup, and it would have been the NBA and the Rays winning their title. You know, I was hoping for the Rays to win that one. I didn't want LA to win it. Is that cruel? Because I think LA has too many titles as it is.
Not that I know of. So I think it's going to be fun because the Super Bowl picture is going to be up in the air. Especially now in the league, we have no more undefeated teams.
Yeah.
Because, and if you didn't watch the game, you heard it here first. Pittsburgh got their first loss against who? The no-name team, the Washington football team.
The first team that we lost to in the first opening damn season. And which we're probably going to lose to on the last game of the season.
Yeah, probably. I mean, who knows?
But before we jump into football real quick, with the Flyers season is starting up finally. It will be starting up on June 15th. Training camp opens, get this, after they all have a good time and get drunk on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, they got to start practicing on New Year's. Training camp doors open on New Year's. So hopefully Claude Giroux, JVR, all the players that we have on our team, make sure you're not drinking the night before, because we need you on the damn ice. But I am looking forward to the season coming. But, dude, I know I posted up on there. Did you see the jersey?
Yes, I did.
What do you think of the retro jersey?
I liked it. Just like I liked the Sixers retros.
That's actually their city edition jerseys, they're called.
Retro jerseys.
They're not calling them retro. Their retro jerseys would have been the old school if it was actually the old blue, black, and red jerseys. No, that's old school. That's when we were mainly watching it.
No. It wasn't blue. It was black, red, and gold.
But I'm talking about the same jersey style, but in blue.
Yeah.
You don't remember that one?
Yeah, that was when AI got drafted. I remember.
I'm talking about, it was just like when it said Sixers and it was blue. That's the jersey. I've been looking for that jersey. I want that jersey. That's the only jersey I want.
That was the jersey. I think that was the jersey AI crossed over Michael Jordan with.
No, that one, that he was actually wearing the Charles Barkley Sixers jersey that
Okay.
year. But the black one is when he stepped over what is called Derek Fisher from the Lakers on the NBA Finals.
Right.
Dude, I'm a history junkie. I hate to say that, but I'm a history junkie. I remember a lot. But there's the Fire season starting up soon. I cannot wait to see them play again. I am itching because right now it's December. There's no hockey, and I'm going nuts. And 7 teams in the NHL are looking to play their full season outdoors. And the Flyers are not one of them.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
No. Mind you, the one team that I'm shocked they're doing it, and I'm actually thinking it's a cool idea, 2 teams. Anaheim and the Kings. They're the 2 teams that are thinking about doing it outdoors. Pittsburgh's the other team that's doing it.
The Ducks could do it.
The Ducks can do it. Anaheim Ducks, California.
The
And
Ducks
then
definitely could do it only because, where are they?
Anaheim, California.
So I mean, they can do it.
So can the Kings. They're like they're only 30 miles of distance.
Mm-hmm.
The Kings done it outdoors before. They did it in Dodger Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
They done it. They can be able to do it. Pittsburgh's going to try to do it. Boston's going to do it.
Yeah, Boston can definitely do it. They got hella winters.
Hello, winter. That's an understatement.
They got hella winters.
Buffalo's thinking about doing it.
Buffalo can definitely do it. When you can accumulate as much snow as you can rain, you can definitely do it.
Dude, the first Winter Classic took place in Buffalo. It took place in Buffalo, the first Winter Classic. And it snowed.
Oh, of course. Well, I mean, I think 2 years ago they got an accumulation of 7 feet worth of snow.
Uh-huh.
No, actually, more than that. It's like no, that was one snowfall. It was 7 feet. It was close to like 64 feet of snow all overall.
At least it's not like what we had back in 2008.
I mean, 2008 was nothing. That was only like 5 feet of snow.
No, I'm talking about where it went from 5 feet one day, and then all of a sudden, it went for another. It went like it was. What was it? It was about 3 feet. It was no.
You talking about that snowstorm in April?
No, I'm talking about the snowstorm just after Christmas.
Oh yeah, you also remember about the snowstorm in October.
Do we need to bring up the blizzard of '96?
You don't need to bring out the blizzard of '96. Blizzard of '96. Where were you at in the blizzard of '96? I was home. I was jumping off my roof to get out of my house.
I was outside playing in the snow with my mom and dad and my grandfather laughing at me because I got pushed into the brick of snow. That's where I was. But now the biggest topic, I know it's concerning you, it's concerning me, are Eagles. What the fuck happened?
So, one second.
It like this season, it just has not been. It's like we all predicted that this season would have been a great season for us. We thought we were going to have a decent winning record, and we didn't. To be honest, this season hasn't been on our side, and I know it hasn't. With the pandemic, it hasn't been helping. With the and with not having the injury bugs coming in, is not helping us. And I'll bring it up in a little bit later in this, but if you guys didn't hear it from the 94 WIP, the morning show with Angelo and the crew, they did do their annual interview after the game with Doug Peterson, and God, if you didn't hear it, Go check it out. I'll talk up some of it, what he said, and plus what Angela dropped a really good question on him with him and how his relationships with him in the front office. That was like the biggest thing that I think icing on the cake.
So,
But
so it's Howie's fault. Plain and simple, it's Howie's fault. If Howie knew how to fucking draft, we wouldn't be in this fucking situation. If Howie knew how to evaluate talent, we wouldn't be in this fucking situation. If he'd stopped paying all these old ass fucking players, we wouldn't be in this fucking situation. They actually drafted receivers when they were supposed to draft receivers, like DK Metcalf and other receivers. We wouldn't be in this damn situation. Like I just don't fucking understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know how you sat there and so fucking like drafted so out of fucking like what the hell? This is sure. All right, sure. You know, okay, Carson fumble Rooski. I get it. I understand. Carson is a fumble addict. I get it. I know. Carson turns over the ball. All right, sure. Doug sometimes can't coach. All right, sure. I understand that. The Doug and Carson aren't communicating. All right, sure. I understand that. But, how the hell are you going to have a quarterback and not have a fucking offensive line to protect him? How are you going to get sacked 7 fucking times in one quarter and expect to be good? How are you going to go, what was it? I need the stats. Stat guru. Last game stats for both players.
last thing, get stats.
Yeah. It was 18. No, it wasn't 18. It was 12.
What are you talking about for?
Is it 12 for no, it was 12 for 23?
Oh no, it's coming up. It's loading. Give me a second. Damn thing loading up slow.
There's 79 yards. No, it wasn't 12 for 23.
Crap, my phone froze.
Well, Hurts was 5 for 12 for 109 yards, 1 pick, 1 touchdown.
Here we go. It was Carson with six out of 5 completions, 6 out of 15 completions for 70.
So 6 out of 15 for
with 79 yards.
No interceptions, no touchdowns. Okay, sure. All right. So that's like an average thing. That's like an average quarterback right there. It is what it is, you know, like shit like that happens. Hurts 5 for 12, 1 pick, 1 touchdown. He rushed for 29 yards. Carson Wentz rushed for 13 yards. I don't see a big difference there. I don't.
18 yards, not 13.
Huh?
18, not 13.
18. That's still, you know, that's 5 more yards. So, I mean, sure, on paper, it's not really a big difference. You know, like everybody said, oh, as soon as Hurts got out there, everybody got all energized because Doug started calling better plays. Doug was communicating with his quarterback. We understand that Doug and Carson has a lot of tension right now. We don't know why, but we understand they don't like each other right now. We don't get it. I don't know. No one knows. Something's going on. If you'd actually watch the game and watch the sideline, When Carson would get off, Doug wouldn't talk to him. But when Hurts got off, Doug talked to Hurts. Shit like that fucks with your psyche. Carson is one play from fucking losing it. I know he is. I can see it.
Dude, they're talking about possibly. There's a lot of people talking about just benching him for a game.
No, they're talking about benching him for the rest of the season. For the rest of the season. And just letting Hurts ride the fuck out.
Plus, they're even talking about with it as well because of the fact that they right now during the interview they said Hurts doesn't know. Doug doesn't know what quarterback he's going with, and he said it straight on the air. He says they said, "Are you going with Wentz or Hurts?" And he goes, I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm doing right now with the offense right now.
He's got to watch the gameplay. He's got to watch the film. Right. I heard that part, but so at this point in time, if they start Hurts, they start Hurts. If he doesn't do any better, he doesn't do any better. Then Howie fucked up 2 draft quarterbacks. That's just more of an excuse for Howard to get fired.
I don't think he's going to get fired. I think he's going to get demoted.
He fucking should. He should get out of this fucking organization and let's hire somebody who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about.
You already know it, and I know it as well. He's going to get demoted. He's going to get down demoted and be in another office down the hall.
We both know that, but he should get fucking fired. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Shit, what the fuck he's talking about.
But Lurie won't do that.
No, Lurie will fucking put Doug as a sacrificial lamb.
Actually, this is the part you just bring up right on the line right there, because he knows, like Angelo Bartolov said, he knows the controversy that's going back and forth with the quarterbacks and everything else, and the front office and what's going on. He even asked him, "How is your relationships with the front office?" And that's one of the biggest questions that everybody's been asking. And he answered. He said, it's like, that's a good question to ask me. And then our front office is I'm actually still have really good connection with the front office. We're working with each other. They talk to each other for Howie and Lurie. Everything's fine with the communication back and forth. They're allowing me doing what I need to do. It's just the players that they give me I'm trying to work with. It's really hard trying to do the job where that you don't have the right guys that you needed when they get down on injuries or they get down on with the line. There's not much I can do. It's like it's not my fault of what's going on. It's all support together. We're trying to do what we need to do.
It's not his fault. He's right.
And he said it,
old ass fucking players that don't belong in the fucking lineup for fucking 3+ years, then yeah, it's not your fault. You want to know who it is? It's that your fucking idiotic general manager who doesn't know the fuck they're doing.
Exactly. It's just with everything going on with this team, they're not playing to the caliber that's going to mean. And plus, mind you, they did a survey on this before. What team first every year you always got what team's going to win the next championship? You always got Eagles. This year, now, everybody thinks that now it's going to be either the Sixers or the Flyers.
Yeah, Flyers.
They think it's going to be one of those two teams who are going to get it before the Phillies and the Eagles get it. And Eagles only got 1% of the vote.
Of course.
Because they ain't getting shit.
Here's my thing. Okay. If they draft another fucking quarterback, I won't watch it that season.
I don't think they're going to draft another quarterback. They're looking into a wide receiver.
What? What are they going to get? Who are they going to get? There's not really many good wide receivers out there right now.
Right. Because someone posted up a lot. The NFL posted up what the draft picks, what people possibly could get now. Because I think right now in the league, we would get the, I think like the 7th overall pick.
19th.
19th now? Damn, there's a lot of losing records out there this year, isn't there?
We get the 19th. If we continue to lose out, we would get the 5th.
Right. Well, right now, we ain't getting shit this year, so right as to put it. We just suck, period.
If Mina, get off of that. If who's the one with the losing record? Not the Dolphins.
What, the worst record in the league?
Yeah, who is that? I can't think of their name.
Jets?
Oh yeah, it was Jets.
Jets are 0-12. They're about to go 0-18.
If the Jets win a game, that would just help us out.
Because right now, how I'm looking at the lot right now, it will go right now. It's the Jets, then Jacksonville, then let's do this league. That's better. There we go. So it's Jets, Jacksonville, Bengals, Cincinnati. Well, I still think Cincinnati. The San Diego Chargers. It's the Chargers, Dallas, and then the Eagles.
Yeah, but you can't go by that.
No. But right now, the team who has first place in our division right now isn't the Eagles. It's the Giants. The Giants have first place.
Wait, hold on. Are you sure about that? Oh, that's right, because they beat Washington, right? Right.
Right now, Giants have first, then Washington, then Eagles, then the Cowgirls.
Yeah, that's right. Washington beat what? The Giants beat Washington. Did they beat Washington twice or once?
I can check. That's quick and easy. Let's see. Usually they have a thing comes up. Here we go. See all. Let's see. They lost against the Giants on week 6. They lost both games.
Really?
First game 19-20. Next game 23-20.
Wow.
Close games on them.
So Washington has to have a better record in order to get first place.
Yep. And right now, they're on a 3-game winning streak.
I know.
Bengals, Cowgirls, now Steelers, and the next game they play against is 49ers, Seahawks, Panthers, and then us.
You know what? The Giants beat the Seahawks.
Yeah, that they did.
The Giants fucking beat on the Seahawks, and I was just like, oh. If only we were actually a good team, we would have won.
And you know what's funny? The Giants went on a 5-game losing streak.
In the beginning of the year. Yep, they were 0-5.
And then they beat the Washington football team.
Yep.
Then they lost 2 games, and then they won 2 games. No, they're actually on a 1, 2, 3, 4-game winning streak.
Huh?
This team, this division don't make sense.
Well, the Giants are getting better every freaking day, dude. They are going to become a great team, even though it hurts me to say that, but they're going to be a good team.
Yeah, just take the samurai sword, just go taking it. Gut wrenching.
Seppuku.
Take the samurai sword you get from Deadpool and just tell him, just make this guy into a fucking shit kebab. That's what pretty much how it feels like. Even saying that the Washington football team is turning into a good team.
Well, hell, look at them. They're freaking on a roll now that Alex Smith is their quarterback.
Mm-hmm. And put this in the back of your head. What happens with 2020 if they win the fucking Super Bowl?
Alex Smith. Freaking Alex Smith. That's what happens. Alex Smith came, saw, recovered, conquered.
And what do you think? Do you think they're going to change? You think because Washington still needs to come up with a team name? Do you think they're going to keep the football team if they win if they win the freaking Super Bowl? They change the name of the team, they win. What the hell?
That would be hilarious. It'd be a fluke though, but it'd be hilarious.
The first time a no-name team wins the Super Bowl.
It's not no name. They have a name. It's called the Washington Football Team.
Well, yeah, WTF.
No, it's WFT. Washington Football Team.
That's what I said. What fucked up? That's the name of the team. They became an emoji. At least they're not called the FWT.
FWT, huh?
You know, Taz's title from ECW. Well, now AEW.
We're not going to talk about that.
What about us? With wrestling, real quick. What do you think about Sting going to AEW?
You know, you texted me that, right? And I was just like, I'm like, dude, I'm watching it.
I did not know that.
I'm saying to myself, I'm like, I'm watching this go down. Like, I know.
Dude, I saw that. My jaw dropped. I went, holy shit.
Dude, I felt like a kid again.
Uh-huh. The man returns to TNT.
For 18 years.
And dude, did you hear his t-shirts sold? He's the most sold t-shirt in 24 hours. His t-shirt sold out in 24 hours.
That's crazy.
They said they had to buy extra shirts just to print his logo on his damn freaking shirt.
He is going to make that company so much money.
Dude, I'm waiting for one other man to go over, and if he does, it's going to be WCW all over again.
Goldberg's done.
You never know. Hey,
Goldberg is done. He's
never say never.
He's still under contract with WWE. He's got 2 more matches left. He's done.
Remember, he could go back home.
That's not home.
TNT is his original home.
The company. That is not home. That is home.
Yeah, but you know Taker's about to do a new role in the WWE.
Producer?
He's actually going to become one of the trainers for NXT. In 2021 is when he's supposed to start.
He's a trainer. That means I can go down to Florida and get trained by him.
Dude, can you imagine getting Tombstone apologized by fucking Taker as a trainer?
That'd be crazy.
You'll feel pain but honored at the same time.
Like, I died by Undertaker.
I was laid, rest in peace. But it's all of it's changing now. It's like they even said it. A lot of people are saying Sting going over to AEW was like putting another nail in WWE's coffin.
It's a shift. It's a fucking shift, dude. Like, wow.
And look at some of these talents, and plus, with even them getting having a partnership with Impact.
Oh my God, I know.
This just made it just go.
If no one saw last Wednesday's freaking Dynamite, they need to go watch it. That show was amazing. That was like a 10 out of 5.
That show was very epic and great.
But anyway, we got a couple sponsors we need to go through.
Yes, we have one of our ones that have been with us since the beginning is is Sleight of Hand Barbershop. With 1111 Lincoln Ave in Prospect Park, which they are still taking appointments. They're still doing it by the COVID rules. They haven't switched it out. So if you want to get your haircut by John, Jackie, and the rest of the crew, you can go online at sleightohandbarbers.com and make an appointment, or you can call them up, which I don't have their number on hand right away. So I don't remember that. So try the website. It's a lot easier.
We will cut and paste a thumbnail towards in the video somewhere with editing.
Yes, which will take me a little bit to do again. I've done it before, trust me, with a previous podcast. So, and what was our other sponsor? It's been so long.
DVD and Video Game Exchange.
Yes, located in Media, which I actually was there not too long ago to trade in our big PS2, the big boy. And now, they actually had the Mario Kart Live Home on sale, which is actually going for $140 there. If you want that, you can go get it, have fun with it. It's a great game. You want some retro games, go there. You can go from an Atari all the way up to PS5 games they're selling. So go check it out. Tell them that the Eagles Nest sent you.
Anyway, guys, it is time. It is time. It is that time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please. That will help us. That will help us. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way you'll be the first to know.
Definitely. And with all this going on with COVID and everything on, please, mask up, because it's getting worse again. Its numbers are reckoning up. They're going up by the thousands per day. So please, mask up, protect yourself, protect us, and make sure you stay healthy out there. So, I guess this is where we're going to wrap things up. It's great for you guys to watch our show. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week, as we all are suffering with the Eagles' losses, and a lot of us actually are just hoping that the Eagles just lose out the season. Any last words, Paul?
Take care now. Bye-bye then.
Take it easy, everybody.